Hello, my dearest confidants. I've already done one video today. Hopefully you'll check it out. It's about Satan and division. And I probably don't have the view that you expect. So I think that was a powerful session for me, and I'm glad I was able to do that. But let's cleanse this psychic aura. Man, I can't wait for the sun to come up above that tree. I got maybe another 10 minutes before that sunlight hits my face, and I'm so excited for that. Okay, but I also feel that I should do a reading this today, and I'm doing them as spirit leads, so it might be every day, it might be another, every so many days or whatever. One deck has already called to me. Let me just sit here for a moment and see if there's another one that does. Okay, I have two decks that are calling to me now that have something to say to the collective. Know that, well, let's talk about oracle cards for a second, because my friend had asked me, how do they work? And it's really just about being really in tune with that vibration. I give my decks names because that makes sense to me. I like everything to have a name. All of my animals have names. And even though that might not be the name that they are known by God, Creator, Source as, that's the name that I refer to them as for ease of distinction. And so the energy, I feel pulled. So like I have a few spiritual gifts, and one of them is clear sentience, and that is clear knowing. That means I just know things. I don't know why I know them. I just know them. Sometimes I have clairaudience where I can hear things. Sometimes I have, I can't remember what the smelling one is, but like this morning, my grandmother came to me. I smelled her. And in fact, I need to call my living grandmother. I need to talk to her. It wasn't the one that I thought it was, now that I go back over it. But anyways, these are not associated with negativity unless that's what you associate them with. This is just another way, another tool to connect with God, Creator, Source, your spirit guides, your ancestors, whoever it is that you call to or pray to. It's just another way of doing that. It's another way of having more direct guidance in your life when you need it. And I'm sure a lot of you know that, but for those of you that didn't, I didn't want you to assume that, I didn't want to assume that you did know. And these are different from tarot cards. Tarot cards have very specific meanings associated with them, which is one of the reasons why I steer away from them. It's just like, reading one book and considering that to be the end-all be-all for everything. I like to feel into the cards, look at them, see what speaks to me that day, and then that's the message. And so if that makes you uncomfortable, then I'm not your girl. And I'm okay with that. So I have two decks here, the Moonology deck, and that one I call Yasmin because the creator's name is Yasmin. And then I have my herb deck called to me today. This is the one that I got from Tractor Supply that I referenced the other day, and I called this one Herb because it has herbs in it. I don't know who the creator is unless I look at the book. Let's do the Moonology deck first because this one's the one who's been speaking to me since I woke up. And sometimes I knock on them and sometimes I don't. I feel as though if you're calling to me, that means that I already have a pathway open to you, right? So this is going to be loud, me shuffling, so turn your volume down if you need to. And I really hope that, my content is not too long. I'm trying to stay away from the really long videos, but also sometimes you just have more stuff to say, right? Spirit wants to speak to you and through you. And, in the beginning, we really need that feedback from outside sources until we really get clear on what we want. And the best way to find out any information about yourself, about someone else, is to verbally communicate. And so, you know, I definitely feel way more confident with these cards than the last time I attempted to do readings. And I'm at a better place where I understand my energy versus other people's energy. And I may not be 100% great at it, but, you know, just like anything, it takes time. You got to practice. And I really stepped away from it for a while because of the lashings and negative feedback I got. But you know what? This is who I am. Even when I was a little kid, I was drawn to astrology and things. I don't know if anybody else remembers when they were a little kid. They used to sell little rolls that would come out every month. And they were the color of your zodiac, and it would have they were, you know, assigned by zodiac, and you'd get your whole month's horoscope along with things that you should be concerned about, and blah, blah, blah. And I remember they used to be like $1 or $1.50, and I used to always want my mom to buy them for me. So I've always been attracted to that. This is not new. My mom said I've always had a sense of knowing as well. And so I'm just coming back to that. And I feel really confident in it, and I'm pleased with the way that I'm starting to mature within myself. All right, thank you, Yasmin, for being with us today and letting us know what you have for us. Show me which cards are important. Show me which cards have a message. And of course, there might be that you see something else in the card that I don't see. Take it. Take the information from that card and apply it to yourself. This is a collective reading, so it may not be 100% accurate and on point for you, but there will definitely be some elements of truth for you. And I suggest that you accept those. Here is a card here. This one is speaking to me. Are there any more cards in this deck that I need to be aware of? No. Okay. I'll put that down. You know, let's do the herbology one. Herb, thank you for being with us here today. You chimed in at the last minute, and I appreciate that about you. Appreciate that I heeded that call. What is it that you have in store for us today? What do we need to be concerned with? Show us what message you have. This one. And it's funny too, because I don't pull the cards out the way most people do. Like sometimes they wait for them to fall, or they'll be like, oh, let's stop shuffling here or whatever. I'm like, this one is the one, and I just pull it right out of the deck. Okay, you're getting to see it first. It's upside down. So, new moon in Leo, confidence is your key to success. So be confident in the things that you inherently know. Be confident in the things that your gut or wherever it is that you feel in your body that that's the truth. Be confident in that knowing, that initial instinct of whatever it is that comes to you. You be confident. You have not been confident. You've been doubting yourself. And I'm here to remind you that you know. You have your own answers, and that's why it's important to speak, because when you speak, a lot of the times that comes right out without you even realizing that you were going to say it. And so you've not been confident. This is your reminder to be confident. You absolutely have a knowing within you. Absolutely. You know what it is that you want. You know who you are. You've just denied that person. You've denied that little child of themselves. And now it's time for that person to come back out and make their presence known. The other one, this one looks like it's right side up. I think we got this card the other day. When I turn around, I'll be able to read it. Let the magic in. Yep, we did. We got it the other day. And this is a 42 card deck, I think. And so this is the one. So when you're confident in yourself and the messages that your inner knowing, your soul have for you, it lets that magic back in, and then things start to become synchronistic and things start to flow in your favor, and you start to be able to see the way that the universe works in your favor. And universe is, you know, my generic term for God, all that is, the absolute divine creator. But when you are confident in yourself, it allows that that inner knowing to shine forward. And it's so, like, in my own life, whenever I follow that intuitive path and I really just lean into those very, very gentle nudges from the universe, it's almost like following the yellow brick road. Like, I can see, like, this is the path that I need to take. And there's so much peace and calmness and love that flows within me when I do that. And when you just take that time to slow down, you really can feel into that. And it becomes very clear to you when you really take those moments to just check in with yourself. And so I hope that that has been helpful for you today. I love you, my dearest confidant. Until next time.